This is my favorite makeup look of Jennie, so let's recreate this candy glazed look for summer. Starting off with a hydrating primer, I'm using one from Laura Mercier. I don't want to look like an oily disco ball, so I'm just going to put a little bit of eyeshadow primer on my oiliest areas. The eyeshadow primer will just help your skin hold the makeup better. Jennie's skin almost has this pearly finish in the photo, so I'm going to go in with the MAC Strobe Cream. I'm going to apply it on the high points of my face. Okay, yeah, this is the finish we want. We don't want to cover up the skin too much, so I'm going to go in with the Chanel Water Fresh tint for that fresh, wet look. It has this gel-like consistency, which I love for the summer because it's so lightweight. Like, this helped to even out my skin texture, but look how wet and fresh my skin still looks. I'm just doing a little bit of spot concealing with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is all I'm gonna use, but we're gonna let it marinate so it builds up the coverage. Brows. On the Cosmo shoot, the makeup artist used 2 brow colors on me, and it made the brows look so much more 3D and natural. So I'm gonna first go in with soft brown for the front, and then dark brown, which is my usual color, on the ends. Gonna blend our concealer now. Look how good the coverage is after letting it sit. The skin is skinning right now. This is the glowiness we want. I'm gonna skip the bronzer and contour by layering 3 different blush colors. There's a lot of definition on Jennie's cheekbones, so I'm gonna first go in with a darker blush shade from Pat McGrath, and I'm gonna place it a little bit higher than where I normally would contour. Oh, this is in the shade Sun-Kissed Seduction. Now I'm gonna take this Petal Pink shade, also from Pat McGrath, and layer it above our previous blush color. I love these blushes because they're so balmy and dewy. How pretty! And then I'm actually going to bring the blush into my under eyes. And then to bring the high points of the cheeks back, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a coral nudish blush. And I'm gonna blend it, focusing on the high points of my cheeks only. Now I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Charlotte Tilbury Brightening Powder. Look how that immediately just made the under eyes pop. And I'm gonna powder the rest of my T-zone with just the regular powder, not the brightening one. Very lightly sweeping some bronzer on my eyes. And a little bit on the lower lids as well. For that subtle glossy lid, I'm gonna take the Chanel multi-use stick and just apply it to where the light already hits my lids. Like, how pretty is this? Lining the waterline with black liner. I'm using the Lancome Definisos mascara because it's very light and natural. I'm not gonna put any on my lower lashes. Okay, this is looking good. For our jelly lips, I'm going to first define my Cupid's bow on the sides of my lip. And I'm gonna go in with the YSL Candy Glaze lipstick and just dab it on. Dab and blend. Dab and blend over the lip line to soften it. And this is the final look. This skin is everything.